Teamed up with someone that I met in Quartzsite.
Ashley made a friend! That's our announcement! She has friends! Hey guys, my name's James.
And I'm Ashley.
Last year we sold our house and we're traveling across the country with our kids.
Hi, my name's Goose, and this is Maverick. Come join us!
So we have driven about a mile down the road to the Frijole Ranch, which is still in the Guadalupe Mountains National Park, but it's like a different segment of it. So I guess you could have walked here, but it would have taken us a while. So we drove up here, and there's supposed to be a nice little 2-mile loop that goes up to a little waterfall and creek and pond thing up there. So this is theoretically the perfect kind of hike for us to do as a family. Unfortunately, Mom's still feeling a little bit icky. How you doing? So you're gonna make it? So I'm not sure if we're gonna make the whole loop, but I was telling her about the hike we did yesterday, and she was getting bummed out that she wasn't able to go on it. So she's gonna push herself. What? What's up? Just wanted my attention. Anyways, it's kind of cool. There's this old original ranch that we can check out here and kind of learn a little bit about right off the parking lot, so you don't even have to do any hiking.
There's a natural spring apparently that produces like 6 gallons per minute.
Comes up out of the ground there, trickles down. So this is called the spring house, and apparently the spring runs underneath it, or it used to at least, and it kept it at a much cooler temperature. So that's where they kept all their fruits and vegetables. It was kind of like an old school original ice box. So resourceful.
The trail. Well, we're not just dropping it off. We're gonna go see James's mommy.
Hi, Mom.
We're gonna go see his mom and stepdad, and then we're gonna drop the trailer off in Apollo, and then we are going to fly home for Christmas. So we were just reminiscing the last time that we were on this road, which is mainly uphill.
Yeah, we were going the other direction.
We were going the other direction. We were headed to Carlsbad, New Mexico, because we were gonna go see the caverns. And we were headed up this giant hill instead of down it, and we were out of gas, basically.
Both of us completely missed the sign that said last fuel for 150 miles. This is the biggest gap of gas, of fuel, that we've seen all over the country. And we just happened to be low on gas.
Yeah. I told James we needed to get gas. He said, oh, we will. And then we passed every gas station on the way.
Sure, blame me.
Mm-hmm. We passed every gas station on the way, and he's like, it's fine, we'll find one. And we're driving, and then all of a sudden I'm looking at it and I'm like, James, that says that we have 100 miles left, and I have yet to see a gas station. Let's stop somewhere. And he's like, oh, we're fine. And then I'm like, we've got 30 miles left. And then we were like down to 20 and 10, and then there was like zero basically.
While traveling up those
running
steep
on
hills.
fumes, traveling up the hills. Oh my goodness, it was such a crazy ride.
Don't ruin the surprise though. You'll have to watch the video right there if you want to see how it ended.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, it was a horrible ending. Like, I was not happy about the ending. So
the ending was a little bit
Not
stinky.
fun.
Anyway, so that was our lesson in always traveling with a can of gas. So we now always have diesel in the back of the truck. Uh-oh. My little Dudley do-right. Hello.
we seem to attract people that run out of gas.
Well, guys, so we made it through the mountain area. However, as I was saying, James, my little Dudley do-right, he gave some men gas. Unfortunately, we only had about 2 gallons-ish left over from what we used for the generator. And it was not enough to get those gentlemen to the gas station. And so we went to a gas station for them. We got them gas, came back, and he is now putting more gas in their pickup truck. Hopefully they will make it to their next destination, but oh man, the things that happen on the road.
So we made it back to Texas, and in fact, we also flew back to the Pacific Northwest and flew back and drove through about 4 more states.
Yeah.
Does that about sum it up?
And he was sick on the flight home. Isn't that fun?
So this is the final video for season 6. We made it from Oregon through Idaho to Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, and finally to El Paso, Texas, which is where we left the trailer at my mom's. So if you guys want to see...
Go through New Mexico?
You have to go through New Mexico, because
Oh, no.
Arizona, New Mexico.
Yeah, to get
Remember
to
we
El
went to the
Paso.
Albuquerque, New Mexico, or
Yeah.
Albuquerque Zoo?
Did we go to... I meant Arizona. Did we go to Arizona?
Remember we went to the Horseshoe Bend?
No.
She's got such a good memory, you guys. That's why we have vlogs.
I have better memory than you.
Anyways,
What?
if you guys want to see what we did over the holidays, you guys saw our little holiday photo shoot, but we did cut together a special holiday vlog with us flying back to the Pacific Northwest to see family, because that's where her family is, and the other half of my family live up there. So we did cut together a full length, I think it's like a 20-minute vlog or something like that, and that is one of our Patreon only vlogs. I try and do those like once a month or something like that, maybe every other month. So that'll be up on there if you guys are curious about that. Our flight leaves in about 40 minutes. And that's the line to check our bags. We are literally running through the airport to try and get to the gate. They're calling our name over the loudspeaker. Speaking of Patreon, Ashley has a little announcement for something on Patreon.
I do, and this is not our second take at all.
She completely forgot what we were talking about. Anyways.
I am going to be putting up some RV recipes just once a month of something that I have taken and basically made my own.
Whether it be Instapot or the oven or whatever.
Yeah, just something that the family has enjoyed.
And also, another thing that we're doing on Patreon, in addition to the vlog and the recipes, is I am like overhauling big time the travel maps. I spent so much time on this season 6 map, you guys. I'm pretty proud of it, down to every truck stop and Walmart we stayed at, a brief description about each one, like how the cell reception was, what hikes we went on, where we stayed. Like, this is a detailed map. So if you say are considering doing the Utah travel thing, like, which is like the main part of this season, you need this map because it gives you so many details. I would have loved to have this map ahead of time because I would have felt so much better about it. So that was my mindset when I was creating, is like, okay, if I were wanting this map, what kind of information would I want? Where would I want to dump? That kind of thing. So overhauled the map big time, and it's a special season 6 map. I think I'm going to start breaking the maps down by like drives or like seasons, at least, maybe locations, so it's easier for you guys to find. Because if I put all this information for the entire country, it would be overload. So I'm creating a special season 6 map that should already be live. If it is, it'll be linked down below.
I even put in the delicious eateries.
Yeah, Ashley added restaurants and stuff, because like, I went through first off, like spending the entire day doing it, and then I'm like, hey Ashley, I know that I'm forgetting some things, and then she went through. So.
I also added in things like Moab Giants and just little places that we went to that surprised us on how much fun we actually had.
So yeah, definitely check that out. And another, I know this is a lot of Patreon talk, but we kind of wanted to do a big Patreon announcement, like talking about all the overhauls we're doing. So another thing that we're doing is, I know I mentioned to some of you guys that on social media that I've been creating new merch.
This is not it.
This is not it. These are our old merches. They're actually kind of outdated. I really don't like them. But I've spent so much time. Well, I guess I'm just sick of them. I feel like it's old, and this is like, if you can tell, I love these hats. I've worn it all the time, but this is fairly low quality compared. It's not like embroidered in. It's almost like an iron.
Yeah,
it's almost like an iron on. Mm-hmm. So all new company that we're going through, much higher quality. Like the hats are embroidered on, and the shirts
are supposedly better, because I'm not gonna lie, these ones are. It's not like they're uncomfortable, but they're not.
But not only are they comfortable, but the print quality is supposed to be better because it's like direct to garment printing, so it's actually like ink jetting into the fabric of the thing.
He did so much research, you guys.
I've been spending so much time on this. So if you want to see some of the designs and things, I'll have a link to that. But also, the whole reason I was mentioning this is because for our patrons, I'm going to have a special 10% off coupon on all of our merch. So if you want any of our shirts or hats or whatever, you guys can check those out. And then finally, we actually have one last announcement. I promised the last one, and this is an Ashley announcement, so I'm kind of excited about this.
So I have actually teamed up with someone that I met in Quartzsite.
Ashley made a friend! That's our announcement! She has friends! No, I'm kidding. She doesn't.
I met someone in Quartzsite, and we were sitting around the campfire, and this amazing idea just kind of came to fruition for us. It's called Nomad Horror Stories, and it is a blog about all the crazy things that can happen while you're traveling. Like
not just RVing, but
not
like
RVing,
Airbnbs, flying, everything.
I mean, if we're being truly honest with ourselves, vacations are amazing. Traveling, we love traveling. However,
but happens.
Yeah. And the funny thing,
sorry, there's a RV driving behind us.
That's a big one.
By the way, can any of you guess by the background noise and the little bit of the background that you see where we are at right now? Anyway. Total side story. Anyways, back to Ashley's announcement.
It's always about him. When you're traveling and when you watch YouTube, let's be honest, we want to see all of the things that make us happy, right? We try and be real. We really do. And we share the ups, the downs, the crazies. But there are some things that cameras just don't catch.
Yeah. The poop fails, the crashes, the awkwardnesses, the everything. And their first blog just went live last week. So by the time this goes up, they'll probably have two blogs up. And they're going to be posting weekly, right?
Yep, every Friday.
So whether you guys want to read it or want to submit a story, because it's all about user submissions.
Yeah, so here's the thing. It's not just about what Melissa, that is my friend. We want to hear your stories. The crazy, the what the hey just happened. The ones where at the time you're thinking, this is horrid. But then later you want to tell it around a campfire.
And if you're not a writer, don't worry. You can either answer like a Q&A that they have for you, or just submit a video of you talking to your phone and then submit it via the website. So it'll be down below, nomadhorrorstories.com.
Yep. And we'll put it into a story for you.
Yeah. Until next time, remember, stay positive, get out there. Life is an adventure.
So submit a story to Nomad Horror Stories.
And make some memories.